Welcome to Tiny Tales World. Deep inside the uncharted depths of the earth lies a realm time forgot, the Whispering Valley. A paradise where glowing crystals light up the night, where ancient creatures roam in peace, and where danger hides behind every shadow. But paradise is a fragile thing, and in this valley, peace never lasts. Meet Kibo, fast, wide-eyed, and overflowing with endless energy. Wearing a bright cobalt blue leaf collar given to him by his mother, this baby cheetah cub believes he can outrun anything in the forest. He doesn't know fear. He doesn't know defeat. To Kibo, the entire world is just one big game waiting to be played. And right by his side is Zuri, a tiny, impossibly fluffy baby lemur with giant golden eyes full of wonder. Together, Kibo and Zuri are inseparable. From racing through tropical ferns to scaling mossy boulders, they turn every corner of the valley into an adventure. With their families watching over them nearby, they feel completely safe, invincible even. But in the wild, the moment you feel safest is the exact moment everything changes. It happens in a fraction of a second. The laughter stops. The air turns freezing cold. Kibo's ears twitch. The forest around them goes completely silent. Not an insect, not a breeze, not a single sound. And then, the ground begins to vibrate. A low, terrifying roar echoes from deep beneath the earth. The soil shakes violently, popping rocks straight into the air. Ancient trees snap like toothpicks. Chaos erupts. The adult herd panics, stampeding in a desperate bid to survive as massive dust clouds blind the sun. Kibo calls out for his mother, but his voice is swallowed whole by the deafening roar of the crumbling earth. Zuri clings to his back with all her tiny strength, hiding her face in his fur. They run, faster than their little legs have ever moved. But right before their eyes, the earth tears wide open. A jagged, pitch-black chasm rips across the grass, cutting off their escape path and trapping the helpless young friends on a shrinking edge of stone. As the heavy dust slowly clears, the vibrant, colorful valley is completely gone. In its place lies a graveyard of gray rock and suffocating white fog. Thick, ghostly mist rolls out from the canyon below, swallowing the sunlight and burying the world in a haunting silence. Kibo steps to the brink, his little body trembling in the freezing wind. He calls out into the empty gray mist, "Mother!" But only his own frightened echo answers back. They are alone, completely stranded, cut off from the only family they've ever known. Zuri shivers uncontrollably, curling into a tight ball on the damp rock. Kibo looks down over the edge. Hundreds of feet below them lies a bottomless abyss, a churning sea of jagged black stones, violent wind drafts, and hidden creatures waiting in the dark. One wrong step means certain disaster. And the rock beneath their feet is starting to give up. A sharp, brutal snap echoes through the stone beneath Kibo's paws. Dust shoots out of the fissures. The platform wasn't a refuge, it was a trap. The entire ledge has fractured under the weight of the quake. With a sudden, violent lurch, the rock tilts downward. Gravel slides into the fog. Zuri loses her balance, her tiny hands clawing wildly at Kibo's blue collar as her body dangles over the endless drop. Kibo digs his claws into the stone with everything he has, his muscles straining, desperate to save his best friend. He holds on. 1 second, 2 seconds, but the weight is too much. The stone shatters into powder. The ledge snaps completely off the cliff face, falling, tumbling, spiraling out of control into the pitch-black fog. In midair, Kibo reaches out his paw, straining in slow motion to grasp Zuri's tiny hand, their fingers brushing. But the biting fog rushes up like a tidal wave, swallowing them whole. And then, only darkness remained. Will Kibo and Zuri survive the fall? What terrifying secrets are lurking at the bottom of the foggy canyon? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to get more from us and see what will happen to Kibo and Zuri. Will they survive the fall? Find out in the next episode.